There are a lot of signs the White House is lying about what's going on with the Iran war. Let me explain. Last week, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, the guy who's rebranded himself as the Secretary of War, went on Capitol Hill to request about $67 billion in additional funding for the war. During his appearance, Hegseth said the Iran war, which began in late February, has cost about $37.5 billion so far. The thing is, there's a lot of indications the real number is much, much higher. NBC News has reported the Trump administration's own internal cost estimates place the cost of the war at between $80 to $100 billion. And I've done multiple interviews with Congressman Joe Morelle at TPM. He's a member of one of the two committees that are evaluating Hegseth's funding request. As early as March, Morelle told me the war was going to cost about $1 billion a day. And when we spoke last week, he said the White House is not providing concrete information about where any of the money it's spending is going, including in classified settings. We're about 150 days into this war, so Morelle's estimate has it costing $150 billion so far. And that's in line with what the nonpartisan economic experts at Moody's came up with in an analysis released earlier this month, where they put the cost of the war at just about $150 billion. Moody's also estimated what the Iran war has cost people directly. Between all the money being spent in higher gas prices, they said each U.S. family is paying about $1,100 for this conflict. And polls show it's a war that most people don't want. So yeah, based on all of that, Hegseth and the Trump administration seem to be lying about the cost of the Iran war to the tune of about $113 billion. Soon after the U.S. and Israel launched strikes, President Trump also said the war would just last about 4 to 5 weeks. We just passed the 21-week mark. During that time, the Trump administration has actually changed the name of military operations in Iran to avoid laws that require them to seek congressional approval, and even to erase the deaths of U.S. service members from the official death toll. So yeah, I think it's fair to say they're not being straight with us about the Iran war.